Hello viewers and welcome back to your Monday edition of Erongo Talk. I am Emerita Shikesha, your host and presenter for today. It's been a very eventful weekend and a few sports happened along the coast, which one of them being the African Hockey Indoor Cup, which took place right here in Swakopmund. And for our interview today, you're going to see that the Sinclair Services opened a new branch in Walvis Bay. Let's take a look. Stay tuned.
Hallo kijkers en welkom bij vandagse episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nagolo.
I am your host Frida Molotu.
I'm your host Shalin Johannes.
Sit gerus terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi. Dis 'n eer om hier te wees.
Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
In today's news, the JP Brand Primary School in Utusab, literally 50 kilometers out of Walvis Bay, is asking or appealing to the local business and communities to assist in building the part of the accommodation block which burned down last week. The principal of the school, Anna Maldrick Chosti, shares more.
Yeah, as you can see at my background, we had a fire breakdown here. This is the residence of the hostel matron who is taking care of the small ones. I don't know what exactly transpired. I was in my office, it was before 8 o'clock last night. And then during the night time we have evening study, so the kids were in the classes for study time. I heard a lot of screaming and then I thought maybe someone fighting until one of them came in running and said, "Principal, there is a fire." So when I came out, I found the flames outside building already. They were already spreading. So luckily the other matron assisted to remove the television and the bed for the child care matron, and that is the only thing they could change. By the time they put down the bed and came back to rescue more, the flames were already at the door, so they could not enter anymore. So it happens that when we realize the flames are going high, that building is where the kids are, the girls, grade 1 to 3 girls are sleeping. So we had to evacuate them, take them out. Some of them were sleeping already. And then the bigger boys came to assist, and then we carried out all the kids, all the girls, and the mattresses as well, and their properties. So for the kids, nothing of them was damaged except for the matron who lost about everything. And we could say thank you God that there were no injuries, not at all. The only thing that is the kids were panicking, and it was a lot of screaming that was going on. We suspended classes for today with the permission of our regional director. But at some point we had them together, and we were kind of counseling them, telling them why and that we can be fortunate. And the unfortunate part is that the local community was laying to rest someone who lost his life in fire last weekend. So I was telling them it could have been tragic. So and then also to reinforce that the kids should never play with fire. Like, I still have to investigate what exactly transpired here, because the girls were telling this thing and then it was this thing. So I said, no, they are still in shock. Let me calm them down, and with time I will call them in one by one and then find out what exactly went wrong, because the girls were alone inside when the fire started.
The principal added that they are trying to motivate the learners after this trauma, since exams are starting today. In more news, the Swakopmund municipality hosted an Africa Day celebration on Saturday, where the junior mayor Berry Kawana stated that she cannot afford to leave anyone left behind as she navigates the future in education of the African child.
Be aligned with the 21st century needs to equip learners with the knowledge, skills, and competencies required for success in this rapidly changing and evolving world. Education is a fundamental human right and a strategic investment in the continent's future, prosperity, and stability. As mentioned by her worship, there are high hopes for the new generation to drive the continent's future. The youth are the innovators, and they are able to take advantage of emerging technologies. Furthermore, education is a lifelong journey, not just a destination. And the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. As the demands of the workforce evolve, so too must our approach to learning. We must create opportunities for the youth to continue to upskill and reskill throughout their lives, whether through formal education, vocational training, or online platforms. Inclusivity, quality, relevance, and lifelong learning. These are the cornerstones upon which we must build resilient education systems for the 21st century. We cannot afford to leave anyone behind. We affirm our commitment to the future of Africa, a future where every child has access to inclusive, lifelong, quality, and relevant learning. Together, let us build a resilient education system that will empower our continent to thrive in the years to come. Thank you.
This year's Africa Day celebration was hosted under the theme of Educate an African Child to Fit in the 21st Century, building the resilient education system for increasing accessible to inclusive lifestyle, quality, and relevant learning in Africa. Finally, Swakopmund was celebrating the Africa Day through a celebration, while West Bay were also cleaning up their town.
Good morning, my name is Romano Nosep, all the way from Walfish Bay, and here we are having a cleaning campaign going on, and we decided on a WhatsApp platform that come on, we need to do something on this 25th of May, and which is an African Day, right? So we decided to come and clean our community here. Currently we are inside of shop 4 USAFE, this area, and we decided to tackle this area, and from here we'll move down to that side of the Oasis. Welcome to Walfish Bay. So it's a long way to go, but it's a collective effort, guys, and we need each and everybody to participate once in a while in this activity by cleaning, whether it's at your house, whether it's at your workplace, or wherever it is. But let's keep the community safe for our personal hygiene, for our hygiene itself. And guys, tomorrow you'll thank yourself later. So I think so we have a number of people here. We have a number of people, and they are still coming from Naraville as well, from town as well. So we are still waiting for them. But as we are waiting, we are continuing to clean up this area. As you can see, this place is really messed up. It's a lot of different type of waste thrown everywhere. You can get chemical waste. You can get different types, non-biodegradable waste all as well. And yeah, so we are trying our best to keep this place neat and tidy as possible, because of, we don't know what type of sicknesses can arise from this type of places, because this is a place where we buy food as well, and we cannot continue living like this. So please, everybody, if you have time, make effort, come through, and let's do the thing. Peace out. Yes, and one other thing is also, if the municipality or any other company can actually come in and try to assist this story, like Render Drum can actually do that as well by giving us a skip or something, just to place it here where there can be different waste allocated in different bins. For instance, waste such as plastic waste or food type of waste, the domestic waste and those type of waste can be stored into different locations or bins. So please, whoever that can provide those skips or bins, please feel free, contact the municipality, health department, or anybody, so we can just make that movement feasible for everybody. All right.
Well done, Volvesby. The community really came together to clean up their harbour town. Well, that brings us to the end of today's news. Please don't forget to follow us on our website, which is www.erongo.com.na, and stay around for the sports news. In today's sports news, the Namibia and South Africa men and women were crowned as the indoor hockey champions, in which the Namibian men drew and won by penalties, and in which the South African women drew and won by penalties.
There we go. Namibia gets a chance. Namibia gets a chance, and then of course it was a foul where Bonolo got a green ticket and went out for a minute. South Africa still creating those chances, and of course leading 3-0 right there. Of course, those were the South African reserve players. Namibia still trying to get a goal. And then of course, that was halftime, and South Africa was leading Namibia 0, South Africa 3. Of course, this is the indoor cup. Africa Cup finals, and then Namibia gets their first goal after halftime. That was Bartlett, of course, securing that one. And South Africa still kept on coming. What a blocker, of course, from Petro. Of course, Bartlett there. Was Gillian Hermanes getting the ball to the front. Namibia gets the second goal. Of course, what a pass from Gillian Hermanes. Penalty shoot there, and then Namibia scores. Of course, at this point it was indeed 3-3, and Namibia kept on attacking and bringing those chances. And of course, there was no opportunities. Comac, of course, that goal was disregarded because there was a lift right there. The game got to the penalty shootouts, of course. South Africa. Brilliant take from Hermanes Gillian. And then there we have South Africa. Brilliant goal. Brilliant technique and move from South Africa. Of course, Philander gets blocked by South Africa. Hamza misses that one. Comac misses a chance for Namibia. Gillian Hermanes gets a chance and then misses that one as well. Of course, this was the moment of truth. This was the moment South Africa took the chance and then scored a goal. And it is indeed a full-time on penalty. Kasim Mustafa there. Very, very spectacular on the field. South Africa secures the second goal. And of course, at that point, it was 2-0. Brilliant performance from DJ Stars there in the goal for Namibia. He kept on saving those balls. It was, of course, a neck-to-neck competition between these two teams. Unbelievable performance. Brilliant hockey, world-class hockey from all the players. Congratulations to them. Just a reminder that they are both going to go to Croatia for the Indoor World Cup. That is next year. Namibia, of course, taking and making use of their chances. A brilliant performance. Look at the crowd chanting. Look at the fans, the young hockey fans there, of course, coming out in numbers to support the players. Brilliant attack there from Kasim Mustafa. Of course, he put it right in the corner of the goal. Of course, this team, nothing could separate them, as all teams are brilliant. And there was a third goal for Namibia, putting Namibia back into the game, of course.
There was indeed a game. And secondly, the Erongo Basketball League kicked off Saturday, and Chairman Vivian Ramakutla tells us more.
Hi, good day. My name is Vivian Ramakutla. I'm the Erongo Basketball Association President. What we're doing here today is our first day of our league games, official league games. So we have 4 games today in Walfish Bay, Kusebmund. So this is just the start of it. We've got 8 teams in our league, 8 male teams and about 4 female teams. We've got males participating now, Walfish Bay and Swakop against each other, and then we've got the females playing afterwards. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to give exposure to the game, since it's the fastest growing sport in Africa. So and we're just trying to get the young kids to come out and play the game. So we just build a structure so that they can actually belong to a basketball club or academy, and just to help them improve the game. Erongo has always been has got the best players, so we're just trying to groom the players. Anything other than that, we've got the Erongo, we've got the Nationals regional championships coming up, which is also going to be hosted in the coast. So we are going to be hosting all of the best of all of the regions here, and we're actually looking forward to that. So that's what I can tell you for now.
And finally, the Walvis Bay Child and Family Center hosted its annual 3rd Special Athletics in Walvis Bay. Win van Wyk tells us more.
Hi, my name is Linwil van Wyk, and I'm the Deputy Chairperson of the Board of Sunshine. And this is actually our 3rd Special Athletics that we are having, and this is the 2nd time that Kutkowitz is sponsoring us, and with Auntie Mimi and the team, this is the 2nd time they are helping us, and everything is going smooth. It's a great turnout for the athletes. The athletes is enjoying themselves. It's a good exposure as well for our athletes to gain confidence, so they can reach for higher levels. We are so proud of each and every sponsorship that we get, and each and every public members that is involved to helping to So we want to thank each and every party that is involved to help us to make this special day possible. Our weather is good, the athletes is full of enthusiasm, they have been practicing for a long time, and they are actually doing very good. We need to hydrate a little bit because our weather is a little bit hot, but that does not stop us. So from our side, from Sunshine, we want to thank everybody for the vir hulle se ondersteuning wat hulle vir ons gee. So thank you everybody, and next year we will do it even bigger and even better. Go Sunshine.
Well, with the great success of special athletics, remember that the Olympics will be up in Swakopmund. Well, that brings us to the end of the news. Please stay tuned and stick around for the rest of the show.
Spice up your day with GoTV. Abner and Amanda share their love for food and family as they cook up a storm of fun and flavor.
That looks perfect.
Then, from delicious dishes to wedding wishes, as newly engaged couples navigate the maze of wedding budgets.
You guys have any idea on the budget yet?
And for a dose of intergalactic fun, join a quirky vlogger and her alien buddy on their daily adventures.
What a day. I'm exhausted.
It's all happening on your go-to place. GoTV. Love it.
Ons is vandag hierso by Sinclair Services se nuwe tak. Die tak het vandag oopgemaak. En langs my het ek die eienaar Achim Helm en hierdie kant van my het ek vir Mike Nederlof en hierdie is Martin Helm, die eienaar se seun. So dit is die twee familielede en aan daai kant het ons wat hulle noem die legend. Kom nou al 'n lang pad saam met Sinclair Services. Achim, sê vir ons, waar het alles begin?
Oké, dit was in Windhoek geweest, waar meneer Bob Sinclair die tak op 1982 opgemaakt het. En nie die tak nie hoofde besigheid. Ek het dan ingeklim in 1984, het dan in tyd ook dan in Swakop 'n tak oopgemaak waar Mike is. En nou uiteindelik ook in Walvisbaai, omdat ons nou gesien het, daar is toch 'n groot opportunity in Walvisbaai om hier iets oop te maak. Almal het ons gevra om dit toch wel te doen. Ons doen hoofdzakelijk met water toestellen, dit wil sê pijplijnen, krane en alle toebehore daarvoor vir buitekant van die huis. Daarmee saam is natuurlijk ook 'n paar ander dele soos siviele materiaal, so groot pype vir die myne en ook NEM-water byvoorbeeld. Dis groot pype wat ons daar lewer.
Mike, sê vir my, waar het julle oral takke?
Wel, Windhoek is die hoofdak en dan het ons in 2013 het ons in Swakopmund oopgemaak. Dit was nou ook maar net 'n geval van die behoefte was daar gewees. Soos Achim nou net gesê het, ons hoofsaaklik in die water en die rioolbedryf, of dit nou domestic of dit siviel is. Die behoefte was daar gewees en dan soos julle gesê het, vandag het ons 'n walvis oopgemaak. Walvis is groot aan die groei. Die behoefte is daar, ons het baie kliënte in Walvisbaai wat op hierdie stadium uit Swakop moet trek. Al is dit net 30 km, maar dit kos nog steeds geld om oor te ry. So om ons kliënte bietjie beter te kan diens by die kus, het ons toe besluit ons gaan 'n walvis ook 'n tak open.
Is al oor die 10 jaar in die bedryf. Ek het die hele ordering oorgevat om die hele bestellings te doen.
Vir al die takke.
Vir alles by mekaar. Dit is in ons groot hoof groot warehouse in Windhoek. Daar lê 'n groot klompie van pype en fittings waar ook die containers van Walvisbaai, die Walvisbaai containers kom nie eens nou Walvis toe nie, hulle gaan straight Windhoek toe en daar word dit weer versprei. Ongelukkig nou weer terug Walvis, om terug te kom na die vraag. Die company Sinclair het my gevat, so te sê, om te bly.
Ja.
Ek is baie happy dat my pa ook my laat doen wat ek nou opgebou het. En stukke soos daar is 'n nuwe komputerstelsel. My pa het begin met skryfwerk en ek het nou gesê ek kom in en ek maak 'n komputerstelsel op. So ek het 'n groot vryheid in die company van my pa om te doen wat ek nou doen. Ek het 'n goeie span opgebou ook en ek is baie tevrede. Ek het goeie mense wat saam met my werk en dit is baie fun om
So jy het basically van jongs af, so hierdie besigheid is basies in jou bloed.
My eerste ding wat ek onthou van Sinclair, ek het klein mikros moet ek getel het. En my pa het 20 elk bestel van Kaapstad uit en ek moet hulle getel het. En daar was ek seker 7 of 8 jaar oud. Ja.
Waar is julle Windhoek tak nou weer geleë?
Dit is in suidelike industriegebied, nommer 3 Plankstraat. Daar is die shop, die outlet. Maar ons het nog in Prosperita 3 groot warehouses langs mekaar in die straat, Palladiumstraat.
Presies, waar is hierdie tak geleë, die straatnaam?
Theo Ben-Gurion 271. So ons het nou, ek dink nie jy kan hier verby ry nie. Ons het hom goed genoeg gebrand.
Absoluut, vandag is hy absoluut gebrand. Ons kon ook nie ons het amper verbygery toe sê Frida vir my, hier is dit.
Hier is dit, ja. So jy sal nie verby ry nie, so ons is in Theo Ben-Gurion. Ons het 'n goeie perseel hier so, genoeg stok. En ja, ons is oop vir nuwe produkte, so as die behoefte deur mense in Walvisbaai is, laat ons kyk na ander produkte wat solank dit so half in ons lyn is ons definitief game om dit in te bring. Martin sal seker maak ons kry dit gesource en geïmport. So alhoewel ons 3 takke op hierdie stadium, ek dink almal min of meer dieselfde doen, ons is bewus dat Walvis dalk bietjie anderste produkte gaan begin stok, want die markie so is net bietjie anderste. Ja.
Absoluut. Enige laaste woord van Achim?
Ek wil net sê groot baie dankie aan Mike en Heiter. Wat hierdie plek so